How's it going, everybody? Let me make sure my microphone's working. Oh, we weren't on last night. Before we get to the Kiss stuff, we weren't on last night because our daughter, our beautiful Danica, our 25-year-old autistic wonder, was having the worst night you can imagine. So we thought I was going to go on by myself, and Shannon says, "Can you not do it? I might need your help because Danica is a normal size 5'8", 5'9", just a normal size kind of gal, but she'll run through the house. Like she'll run through the house when she's not having a good day. She was obsessing about, and this is how it goes. She was obsessing about dirt on the bottom of her shoes. Shoes were all cleaned up. She kept having to, it's OCD, right? Part of the autism. So there you go. So we weren't on last night. Sorry about that. We got some emails. Folks say, "What are you doing? You got a responsibility." I know. We want to come on, but you can't always do it. So Kiss. Yeah, every now and then. I think we knew this was coming. This is a little anticlimactic what I'm about to talk about with Kiss. I think that, and I can't say that I would do something differently if I was Gene Simmons. I think it needs to rest, but I can kind of get his point about continuing it on some levels. It's just going to be really different. So before I get to your comments, and thank you for folks who came on. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, come on, we're just all interviews. And by the way, if you want to hear the original interview with Gene, it is on the third line of the description of this talk. So would you go see Kiss with no original members? Gene Simmons thinks you might. He's looking at it. He's actually also looked at the possibility of a Kiss TV show. Yeah. So anyway, let me get to the story. Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, they both talked about having Kiss continue without original members in the past. Paul did it, I think, over a year ago, maybe even longer than that. But in an interview just a few days ago with Let There Be Talk, Dean Del Rey's channel, I'm surprised he doesn't have more subscribers on YouTube. He seems to be doing a really good job. Anyway, he has he gave Del Rey some ideas he has, Gene Simmons. He said, "Kiss will continue in ways that even I haven't thought of, but I can conceive of, a Blue Man Group kind of thing, a Phantom of the Opera tour around the world with different personnel." I mean, it is Kiss and it is makeup. So I kind of get him in that way. I'm not a huge Kiss fan anymore, but if you can do it with any group, I mean, it's got to be Kiss, right? I stopped buying their albums after Destroyer. Did I buy anything after that? I don't think so. He said there could be he said there could be Kiss the Next Generation TV show. He's looked at that idea, but no one's picked it up yet. No network has picked it up. And I'm kind of surprised by that again. I mean, the diehard fans are going to go, we want Peter, Ace, Paul, and Gene back together for one last big tour. But that's not going to happen. He also looked at the possibility of a semi-autobiographical thing, he says, about four knuckleheads off the street in New York. And the last third of the show is a full-blown celebration, but not with us, he says. He says he has no problems having a few 20-year-olds coming in and sticking with the brand, the identity. So that comes to you now. What would you do? Can you kill Kiss? And my thought on that is I don't think you can. And remember, I'm not a homer when it comes to Kiss. I haven't really bought their albums in years. But I still listen to Kiss Alive, the first one. I've heard I think there's other two. What's behind me here? So there you go. Okay. Oh, Pookie Martinez says, "Kiss my arse." That'll boy. Okay, Jeff Fuller, no Ace and Peter or nothing. Thank you. D. Cummings, 4834. I don't like kids and never have. Wouldn't and don't go see them with all the original members. Tortor Porco, hello. If I wanted a Kiss fix, I'd spin their live album and play the action figures. Their action figures are so well done, though, don't you think? Like, it's crazy, especially the ones that are like this big. I've seen them in hobby shops, and I'm going, that is incredible. I mean, you just want to stare at it all day. And I don't have any of those things anymore. But Wolverine Prepper, Kiss should bow out like Rush did. Ronnie Parker, it's not Kiss without Paul and Gene. At best, it would be a tribute. Yes, it would be a tribute. Mariska Candace, no. TDSM 19, nope. It's not Kiss anymore. Pookie Martinez, Kiss My Arse, yeah. Bada-boom. Shannon's upstairs, by the way, right now, putting together Today in History. Usually she's like 5 days ahead. But there are so many birthdays. This is for Rock History Book, our sister channel. The links are in the description of this website. That she says, I can't believe how many birthdays. It's the most we've had so far this year. We started on July 4th, the big U.S. holiday. And we thought we'd start there because the majority of all the countries around the world that watch our channel, the U.S. is number one. Live in, okay, hold on. Did I miss some? Ben Allmark says, sure some. Ben Allmark says, sure some people will go see them, but I won't go. Live in Oregon. Oregon's the first state that I ever went to where they had to pay for gas. They do that everywhere now. But I remember going, why can't I get gas? And the guy says, you have to go inside and pay. This is like in the 2002. And I've started traveling throughout the U.S., the western states. I wanted to see them all. And I remember Portland. I remember going, man, there's a lot of bridges in this city. So Ben, live in Oregon. I saw Kiss cover band 2 years ago. It was fun, but I knew it was not Kiss. With no originals, it would be just like Foreigner when Mick Jones is not in the lineup. Yeah, he comes up for one song sometimes, or none. The Green Bird, I saw Kiss twice in the 70s, and both shows were identical. Not in a good way. Okay. John Adams, thanks guys for coming on today. If there's money to be made, they'll do it. Of course. But I think, though, when it comes to Kiss, I'll say it again, that if anybody can do it, it would be Kiss because of the makeup. And you'll always get people go see Little River Band now and think it's the original band. And it's not. None of the real original guys, was one guy on there, are in the band, but not the original band. Sidekick Stern, nope. Once is enough. Flo Queese, is that I say it? Kiss without Gene and Paul, no way. Blaze Eisner, hey, brother Blaze, brother John. I'm not a fan of Kiss. When they came on the Midnight Express, frankly, they scared me. Not a fan of the makeup. Don't understand what it has to do with music. I'm crotchety. Blaze won nothing. That's what I say. Harold Murray. I have cut them off since April 2000. Yeah, I cut them off a long time ago. Pookie Martinez. No Bonzo, no Zepp. I respect them for that. Yep. Is it Queese? Can you imagine the Rolling Stones without Keith and Mick? But I think with the makeup, it's a different thing. I think people for the over the top stuff will go. As long as they don't call it Kiss, like the official tribute to Kiss, and they won't do that. They're going to call it Kiss. Gene, they're not going to call it a tribute because if they can make an extra whatever with every show. Ronnie Parker, if you want to hear classic Kiss style music, Classic 78 is awesome band. Yep. Flo, a message retracted. Live in Oregon. We still can't pump our own gas in Oregon. Is that right? My ex-girlfriend, Carrie, is a teacher in Portland. She's a principal. Her name is Carrie. Carrie Montgomery. She's a great gal. Of all the people I dated, Carrie was just one of the classiest gals. And I knew when she became a principal in Oregon, I wasn't surprised. She married an American guy. She moved out there. But says nothing but great things about the state and Portland. James Bashir's don't sound like anything I'd be interested in. Peter Rodriguez, no. Frank Janiak. Hey, Frank. Laughed my ass off. Kiss without makeup didn't work too well. They didn't. No, it did not. Peter Rodriguez, no. Yeah, I get what you're saying. There's a lot of bands that are out there, though. Right now, there's a Canadian band called Trooper, Raise a Little Hell, 3 dressed up as a 9, Santa Maria. They are out now without any original members, and they don't do interviews because none of the guys who are involved with the band have done anything concerning the music. So Ray McGuire and Smitty, his partner, are retired, and they make money off this. And I say, if people want to go, that's fine, but they call it Trooper. You know, I'm not opposed to that. I mean, listen, guys, you're going to have to get used to it. You don't have to go because, listen, I wouldn't go, but I think they can do it. It's just that I wouldn't go because I'm not interested in Kiss. It doesn't, I'm sure I would go to a Kiss concert and say, man, this is an amazing show because I've never seen them. I've seen hundreds of big bands, but I never, by the time I was old enough to pay for concerts, Kiss came to my cities. I mean, when I left home, I lived in Edmonton, which is a major market in radio. I was in radio. Vancouver after that, then Calgary after that. I'm still on the air in here. Let me just put this on here. Boing. There. It's National Radio Day. Those are the radio stations I've worked on. Those are all the stations that I've worked at. Oops, better come over here. And I just thought I'd say that because it's National Radio Day. And the one at the very top left is the station I work for in Vancouver right now. It's Move 103. There you go. But getting back to Kiss, let's get... Hey, by the way, on a Saturday, thanks for coming on and talking about this. What other bands would you not see? Let's ask you this. Would you not see because you're going, this is not the real deal here? I'm not getting... I'm a big lead singer guy. If the lead singer is not there, it's hard for me many times. I mean, Journey would be an exception because I think Arnel Pineda is doing a great job. It's not Steve Perry. He has great respect for Steve Perry. I like Neil Sean. I think Neil's a guy who stands up for what he believes in. He doesn't suffer fools. So I'd see Journey. I'd see Toto because Joseph Williams is my favorite Toto singer. John Zaka gets me on that because John Zaka is the guy who is producing Bobby Kimball. Bobby's kind of lost a lot of what he had, so he's not completely present anymore for Toto, the original lead singer, the main singer. They've always had 4 singers, but there's always been one guy who's main. When Bobby left, Fergie Fredriksson replaced him, and then when Fergie only lasted 1 album, Joseph Williams came in for 2, Fahrenheit in the 7th one. Now, Joseph is back with them after many years of being absent because Bobby came back in there. It was just a whole bunch of things going on. And so Toto is still one of my favorite bands because Luke's one of my favorite guitarists. Joseph Williams is one of my favorite singers. That's a little different thing. They're replaced by people that I personally really, really enjoyed that contributed to the band before. So that message is a little different. Okay. Pookie Martinez. Hey, Pookie. I hope there is no reunion Van Halen. Leave it be. That was going to be a one show, though, as far as that. Same Blazy Model World. Hi, John. Hi, all. Hey, man. Thanks for coming on today. Flo says, I saw Kraftwerk in France in 2015. One original member was remaining. The show was fantastic. But, oh, yeah, Florian had already left the band. And he's passed on, if I remember correctly. Royce Hart, hell no. Darren Gamble, hi. Hey, Darren. Hey, you got your picture on your... A lot of people, I wish they had their picture so I could say, hey, that's what the person looks like. Just Rob, at 58, all my sounds and visions are memories, and I'm okay with that. Well said. Yeah. I'm okay. I mean, I don't remember the Cars show very well. I saw the Cars. I don't remember that one. And I'd forgotten I even went. My ex-wife had to remind me. Mike M., Iron Maiden. Frank Janiak. Hey, Frank. Would anyone notice if there was an all-female Kiss band? Hey, I might even go to that. The opposite of those costumes could be sort of some weird BDSM kind of fantasy. I don't know. Lance DuPont. No cause. It would be like seeing a cover band. You're right. Pookie. If the Police got back together, it would be Sting, Summers, and Copeland. That's the real deal. That's true. Melody R. I didn't go see Burton Cummings last night in Saskatoon because I've been let down by him before. Oh, is that right? I only saw Burton once. Flo says, finally, what's the most important band? The members, the members or the spirit? Oh, good point. Jason Schultz, I'd pass on Kiss too. Scott Nickerson too. Hello, John. It was bad enough that they got imposters for Peter and Ace, with no slam to Eric and Tommy. They're awesome musicians. I just don't buy into it. Just Rob. Melody, silly human pride. Yeah, you're quoting Burton Cummings. Tammy Culbertson. Nope. Jason Schultz. Happy Radio Day, John. Thank you. Marianne Kennedy. Hello, John. I would love to see Toto in concert again. I do too. I've only seen them once. They're one of my favorite bands. I only saw them once. Had a chance to hang out with them backstage for like an hour or something. Ask me tomorrow, I'll say 2 hours. We were back there for a long time. Same Blazy Model World. I'm a great Genesis fan, but opted not to see the farewell tour, having seen them in 2007, because to me the lineup includes Chester. No disrespect to Nick Collins. I agree with you. St. Blazy Model World. Nor do I want to see ELO with only Jeff Lynne. Yeah, I'd like to see at least Bev Bevan on drums for ELO. Mike M. If Gene Kidd is playing bass, I could be interested. Wolverine Prepper. Saw Kiss at Cabo 75 when they recorded the live album. Oh, wow. That cannot... No freaking kidding. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Melody responded to you, Rob. Yeah, I gotta love the green screen because I can put this stuff up, which I haven't used in probably 5 years. I haven't used that. I thought I had a rotating one with all the albums, but I guess I didn't. I still, don't get me wrong, I still like the old Kiss. You know, the music that I grew up with. I had the first 3 albums. I can see Dressed to Kill there. Alive and Destroyer. I had them, but then after a while I kind of you change what you like in music. After a while you just go, yeah, that doesn't it's more the same or whatever, but nothing against them. I've never hated Kiss. Never felt that way about them, but excuse me. Cookie Hill. No, just kind of depressing. Yeah, well, I think you speak for some people when you say that. Pookie Martinez. John, have you received your 100K award yet? Where are you going to hang it? I don't know, because this is a green screen behind me. Wolverine Prepper. Yes, I did. Just Rob. It looks great. David Schneider. Slutter is a female Kiss cover band. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, where am I going to put it? I think I'm going to put it in the big room where I do my interviews. We have a walkout basement here, and you can see all the albums that are on the wall in the back. Not here. This is just a green screen, but I'm going to put it there someplace. I'm getting it on Tuesday, by the way, because they've let me know, because they gave me a tracker. I just ordered it 2 days ago. You have to order it. You have to ask for it. They'll tell you you're eligible, but not everyone gets it. And I know that someone had just told me last night that there's a YouTuber, and I don't want to name him, that has crossed that it might be in trouble on YouTube because he's saying a lot of things that are not true, and YouTube may be going after him. I don't wish that on anybody, but people spreading rumors, it's just, you don't stop just making up stuff. It's rare for us to even do what I'm doing right now. It's rare because this is a channel of interviews. Look, you know what? After you're finished watching this, just go into what we do and check out our interviews. There's like interviews going every single day. We have a new interview clip. And on our big channel, we'll have the entire interview plus Today in History. This is kind of what we do. But when you're looking for crap and you're looking to start rumors, and you could lose your channel. I'm not saying this guy's going to lose his channel, but I heard from a reliable source that I don't know, they're questioning some of the things he's doing. Oh, some people, hold on. Nope. Stonewall Jackson just logged in and good afternoon. Here's a long and the short of it. No, thanks, Stonewall. St. Blasey Model World. I think with Toto, as long as they have Luke, at least Joe, and hopefully Dave P., you still have the bases of the band. Yeah, we just released, by the way, the David Page Part 1 interview because his album was just released. It's an album EP for Toto, for David Page, his first solo album. DJH Record Hound. Hi, John. I'd rather go see Gene Simmons. John Langford. Hello, John. Saw Kiss 3 times in the 70s. Good for you, man. That's cool. That's when you want to see them. I have no desire to see them now. Time to retire for real this time. Retire. By the way, they've extended their farewell tour by 100 shows already. In June, they announced that their farewell tour would continue. It's called the End of the Road Tour. Yeah, in June, it says right there, 100 more shows. And then he hinted that it could go on. If you want to see the original interview, it's the third line in the description of this video, and you can have a chance to see it. Because we believe in, unlike some people who steal my stuff, there's some people who just steal my stuff and don't give me credit. Come on. It's called the Let There Be Talk podcast with Dean Del Rey. Good for him getting the interview. I think I'd interview Gene. I don't think I've ever gone after him. Mike M. Yeah, Molly Hatchet has no original members. All the lead singers died. The first, 4 original lead singers died? 4 singers, including the original. Melody R. I have never owned anything by Kiss. There you go. Troubadour Photography. Oh, what kind of stuff do you have on your channel? You have what kind of photography you do? Do you do Kiss? Were the first albums I bought with my own money, Destroyer and Alive, but quickly moved on to Boston. Yeah, Kansas, Styx, ELO. Yeah, Elton Journey. Metal Reaper, in regards to Kiss, what do you think of Vinnie Vincent then, and what do you think of him now? Well, Vinnie, of course, replaced Ace. Vinnie is, I'm not sure, he looks at it like, someone was asking me the other day, don't you think he looks like this actress? And I said, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's kind of uncanny. Sorry, I've got to. I'm looking it up. Yeah, he looks like this actress. I forget her name. I'm not sure what he's into. He's allowed. I don't care about, people's sexuality. I don't care what they do. As long as they're not hurting anybody, I don't really care. I'm not sure if he's come out as anything. I'm not sure what he's up to. I hope he's okay. There's some people said his behavior is a little sporadic or erratic at times. I don't know. Yes. Metal Reaper. Ronnie Parker. That is sad. All original Molly Hatchet members are gone. I should do a thing on that. I think I should do a thing. DJH Record Hound. I wouldn't want to see Gene at all, anytime. Sweet Savage. Hey, Sweet Savage, no way I would pay to even see them. Paul is lip syncing big time. That's what they're saying. It sounds like that. Jason Schultz. I would be hard to see Yes without John, Chris, and Alan. I agree. Troubadour Photography. Oh, Instagram. I'll check you out. DCJ sounds like they're franchising the name. Not good why they dilute the original recipe. That's true. Carlos Danger. I saw Kiss in the 70s and early 80s. Greatest show ever. However, I wouldn't pay 2 cents to see them now. DCJ, any chance of doing anything with on the UK rock band FM? Steve Overland, superb band. You mean there's a UK band called FM, like the Canadian band FM? H2O Field. Fans in 74, first show May 1974. It was Seattle, Kiss Convention 95. Wolverine Prepper. Here is a great thing I have. 1978 Van Halen Warner Brothers postcard with all 4 members who signed it. Wow. Wow. That's, I think the most expensive signed album, because when I do my interviews, I have like this row, it's a sideways wall. It's a row of, I don't know, 40, 50 albums. I'm not sure how much albums are on there. And I have many more of those, of autographs. And I'd say the Zeppelin 4 autographed by Bonzo's son and the 3 remaining members, Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones. That's probably, of all the autographs I have, that's the most valuable. I have Boston 1 autograph by Tom Scholes and Brad Delp. But as far as one that means a lot to me would be the first 4 CD covers autographed by Bruce Hornsby, but they're personally autographed to me because I met him in person. The first time I interviewed him was in person. So I'd say that, and all the Elton Johns that I have a lot of Elton John autographs. DJH Record Hound, DCJ, they were Canadian. Yeah, FM, the band that I know, is Canadian. Troubadour Photography, I'm gonna check you out. DCJ, yes, mate, but better. Oh, okay. H2O Field, I gave up on following Kiss since 2002. I could use Kiss going the hologram route, as ABBA did. Oh, yeah. Carlos Danger. He's a great guitarist, though. Carlos Danger? That is a great username. That's not your real name, though, is it? Is your real name Carlos Danger? Because I would be going in to Pizza Hut if my name was Carlos Danger. And I'd be going, Danger. Carlos Danger? No, that's kind of a cool name. Does anybody really have the last name Danger? That's a cool name. I'm not being facetious. I mean, it's a cool name. Wolverine Prepper. I would love to show you on your channel. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Carlos Danger. I saw Miley Hatchet in January this year. They sounded fantastic. Well, it's not really the original band, but the thought is always the same. It never changes. If people are willing to go, then they're going to do it. People were going nuts about Bruce Springsteen. The biggest thing I hated about that is everyone politicized it. And I warned you, if you're going to get political, I will take your comment down. I'm not interested. People don't come here to be political. You don't care where I stand. Why would you? I don't go around asking my neighbors where they stand. I don't care. I don't want to know. But that became crazy. But everyone just basically said they wouldn't go see him. They said, nope, not interested. Not going to go. You hear my stomach growl? DJH Record Hound. Zappa family did a hologram thing with various band members over the years. Wolverine Prepper. The Van Halen Postcard. Metal Reaper. Then there is one remaining original band member. Then it should be Steve Lukather's Toto. Neil Sean's Journey. I agree with that. They're not going to do that. Donald Fagen said it best. He says I had a lot of problems with the concert promoters of calling it Donald Fagen. They said, why don't you call it Steely Dan? How about that? He said, what about Donald Fagen, Steely Dan? How about calling it Steely Dan, though? And that's basically the conversations he was having with people. We have so much Steely Dan information coming down right now because we've got Jeff Skunk Baxter going on, a series right now with Jeff Skunk Baxter. We have a series with, oh my God, what's wrong with my brain? That's what happens when you're 62. Things start just going a little kooky. Oh, that's my wrong channel. Oh, Elliot Randall, that's right. So he played Breland in the years. Jeff Skunk Baxter was in the Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan. So we've got both of those, a Toto, a Jason Scheff going on, a David Paich series going on, a Roger Dean series, hopefully starting today or tomorrow. Crazy, the interviews we're getting. Ronnie Parker said, I like Neil Sean's Journey, though, through time. Oh, Journey Through Time with Greg Raleigh, yeah. DJ H says, saw Leonard Skinner at a casino half dozen years ago. Only the guitarist was left. But they got that right. Oh, okay, hold on. Did he get back to me? Carlos Danger, I love that. Danger. Carlos, you're the man. I love that name. That's just, you know what? A guy named Carlos Danger doing this kind of stuff, I'd be rocking it. I've been in radio my 40th year now. And I've been asked through the years, if I would, there's the stations right here I worked for. It's National Radio Day. There you go. These are the stations that I've worked for, not counting the syndicated radio show, the Cross Canada Report that I used to do, which came in adult contemporary version and a rock version. I did 2 versions, and I also syndicated some other shows. But I also had an internet radio station called, after one of our channels, Rock History Book, which was complete rock, all fast songs for classic rock. We played no slow songs. They were all fast songs. So Let It Be, we didn't play it. All classic rock plays Let It Be. Hey Jude. We didn't play that because we're only playing fast songs. And so that was it. I'm going to take this down. Boing. So there you go. National Radio Day. So 53 people hanging out with me on a Saturday? Thanks. Like our video, by the way. And if you ever want to help the channel, there are links at the top of the channel. But at the very least, subscribe. Did you notice I lost my words there? What the? Okay, Carlos says danger, danger. Ronnie Parker. Oh, we already said that. Blaze Eisner, just wait till you're 70, Brother John. Oh, my. Just Rob, you don't look 62. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's having a much younger wife. My wife Shannon's 11 years younger than me. Same Blazy Model World. John, I just posted a link to the British band FM and them connecting crashed. No, I didn't get it. Can you, I'll look them up. I promise I'll look them up. Just saw Jeff Skunk Baxter with, CJ Vanston. Next month, it's Doobie Brothers with Michael McDonald. Ellie DeLorme. Hey there. Ellie, why do I know your name? I know there was a musician from Edmonton named Gay DeLorme who was, you're not related to him by any chance, are you? I know we lost him a few years ago. Ellie, are you a singer? Why do I know your name? Carlos Danger. Black Sabbath was just Tony Iommi and rental players for many years. I worked in the shoe shop with a guy named Tommy Iommi. It ruined the name for me because now and then when I'd be ad-libbing, which I'm doing right now, of course, I'd go Tommy Iommi. And people say, what? I'm going, Dad, that guy drive me nuts. So the real guy's Tony. I know that. Jason Schultz. Are you serious, Ellie? He's your cousin? Are you a singer? Okay, I'm going into your thing because you're... No, I can't go into it right now. I'm live. Are you from Edmonton, by the way? Crusade Electronics. No, would not see a fake kiss. Neil Willett. Wouldn't see Foghat, only former drummer Roger Earl. Boston with only Tom Scholz, who changes the personnel lead singers. And yes, with only Steve Howe. Melody R. Helix and Lee Aaron are in Saskatoon tomorrow. Oh, cool. DJ H. Gay DeLorme wrote the rodeo song. Did he really? Did he? Why did I not know that? I used to record I used to record the Cross Canada Report at a recording studio when I left radio called Damon Studios in Edmonton. With, I think Gary McDonald was running it. And some of the local musicians would come by and just hang out with us, which was cool. You were a pro wrestler? What the heck, Ellie? How do you get the oomph to do that? You've got an interesting life. Oh, she just sent me today in history, August 20th, with the most birthdays that we've ever had so far this year. But we started on July 4th, remember. So I'm just going through a few of the comments. Matt. Hey, Matt, nice to have you on here. Hi, John. How about a live chat requesting the best songs never to make an album? Genesis Inside Out, Spot the Pigeon, Wind and Wuthering. Oh, okay. If it was free, maybe. Pax Mule. Ellie DeLorme. Hey, Ellie, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you coming on. Are you from, did you say, I don't know if, are you from Edmonton? Because we were thinking that if we ever did move back west, because we came from Calgary, we would probably end up in, because I spent my first radio years working at a station called K-Light, CKRA, in Edmonton. So, oh, you are in Edmonton. Yeah, I love Edmonton. It's my favorite city. The River Valley, West Edmonton Mall. I'm a mall rat. I love going to malls. I know a lot. It's not fashionable for some people, but I still love going to malls. Oh, yes, originally. Okay. Do you have, Ellie, do you have anything on your website? Do you have anything on your YouTube? I can't go into it now because that'll take me out of my thing. So anyway, folks, I'm going to be on here for another 5 minutes and wrap things up. But thank you for everyone who came on talking about Kiss. And you know, I'm not really surprised by everything you told me. I think that I started this off by saying I would not go see Kiss. But I think if any band can do what Gene Simmons is talking about, it would be Kiss. Why wouldn't? I mean, they're masked. And I think there's a possibility there'll always be a market for that kind of stuff. But the diehard fans will not go. I don't think so. The diehards are the one who know the difference, right? The diehards are the one who say that Rush had a very distinct sound between every album. They can tell. Normal Joe Lunchbucket, Evelyn, everybody, maybe not. They'd say a lot of it kind of sounds the same. Not to me. I loved Rush. I've been listening to All the World's a Stage this morning and yesterday, and I haven't heard it in maybe 10 years. Great live album. 3 LP. I remember I think the first 3 LP album I ever bought. So everyone, the diehard fans can tell the difference, right? I moved to Winnipeg. Big mistake. Yeah, it's cold. Matt O'Farner. Cool story. Styx played an assembly. Oh, at our high school when they did their first radio hit. Oh, Chicagoland, babe. Wow. Crusade Electronics. I saw Leonard Skinner 91. Was pretty good, but I never saw the original band. Ronnie Parker. John, you ought to do a show on how many bands could get back together with original members. Oh, okay. Troubadour Photography. No original members equals tribute band. Well, you're just saying that because it's true. That's the way it goes. Anyway, folks, thanks for coming on. I have to do Today in History on our rock history. It's Robert Plant's birthday today. It's kind of a big deal. So we're going to spend a little bit more time. This room is beyond, it's like a little yoga room where I record my Vancouver radio show. It is beyond, I'm surprised I am sweating a little bit. It is crazy hot in here. Like insanely hot on a level that's dangerous. I could fall over at any time, and if I do, call 911. Anyway, thanks, folks, for coming on. I appreciate you. And if you want to help the channel, there are links in the description of this video. The link to the original interview with Kiss, with Gene Simmons, is the third line in the description of this video if you want to check it out. Like our video, subscribe to our channel. Take good care of yourself.